He's in the fucking building.
Yeah, he did. We
Once
let
a
him
year
in
he
again.
comes in.
Yep.
Appreciate you being here, bro. You there's an abundance of floss and toothpaste amongst American citizens today. They all see it and they don't want to be like it, so everybody's out there dental hygiene. Hey, do you want to read the emails or not?
No, it's a trap.
What do you mean it's a trap?
So, Mac, Bolo, Diego, they all fell for your trap.
Uh-huh.
All right? They overestimated how hard it is to read an email. I ain't reading the fucking email.
You ain't doing it.
You're better at reading than Mac, than Bolo, than Diego.
They're gonna love
Diego,
that.
you're a fucking actor. What you do for a living is read lines.
Uh-huh.
And Keith's better.
He
So,
sucks.
There we go.
All right.
I'm not falling into that trap.
I actually only have one email, and it's not who you would expect would.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the first, probably the first and only time we'll just have one singular email and will not be the one that we normally believe it to be.
Okay.
Rush Keith. Rush Keith is a hoot. Thank you so much for correcting my email to your listeners that I did not say fuck Griner. Means a lot. Now, I understand Snaggles is in the house. If true, I have a question for you, Mr. Snaggles. Oh, boy. How many seashells can Snaggles sell on a Sunday by the seashore or of the shed? 7? 17? 70? Seems like some serious sales. That's good for a laugh. That's for ranking me in the bottom part of your top 10 last year, I think. Snaggles was one of the highlights for me every year. Get his shit house and shove his ass out the shed. That's exactly what it says. Love, Smack. That's the only email with.
Okay.
Hold on, that's another name for Mac, right? Same
Smack?
guy?
For first time I've ever heard him.
No,
described.
not true.
Well, first time I remember him being Smack. And I almost missed the S because it's lowercase, but that's the end of the emails.
That's because it's S-Mac. Smack, I guess.
No, I like Smack.
Yeah.
Smack.
Little Smack. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the emails, which brings us to our Snaggles. And since he's in the house, you do you.
Yeah, here we go. I'm going to introduce the Snaggles,
Okay.
which is my concept. So 5 years running, we're just going to introduce what we're drinking tonight.
Okay.
So we've already killed, 750 mil of Don Julio.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1942, so it's good.
Mm-hmm.
We've
It was
killed
delicious.
that already. And then the original concept behind this was just you should tell everybody what kind of bitch beer that that Wood is drinking, right?
Yeah, that was it.
And I looked at the wall right there, just so you know.
He had to get it right.
I had to get a
Forgot the
reminder,
name.
right? So I brought an abundance of bitch beer. So Wood, you can choose between the peach mango Smirnoff Ice Smash, Red's Wicked Black Cherry, which is the largest of the two.
Yeah, that seems a
Holmes is probably going to drink that later on.
That's again. That's a little thick for me, but okay.
Got it. Holmes will take it all day long. Sorry, Keith. Keith will take that all day long. Malibu Splash, strawberry coconut, right?
That's gonna be me.
All right, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I've been eyeing that since you put it out on the table.
Oh, so cute.
And then the White Girls Fantasy Screwdriver Smirnoff Ice Splash.
Ooh.
That's got Wood's
That's
name written all
available
over
for
it,
you
too.
guys.
Also, but this strawberry, this tastes a bit like a strawberry shortcake. This is delicious. Strawberry and coconut?
Sweet. And then I'm drinking Shades Brewing.
All right, you done giving me a toothache?
I'm sorry. Yep.
All right. As normal, Snaggles is brought to you by...
Yes, first and foremost, Tiger Claw Tattoo, 801-410-4245. They are over there in Mill Creek, Utah, guys. So if you want something beautifully inked up on your body, some beautiful artwork, if it's a concept you have or something that you want them to design, either way, they'll make it better than what you can even imagine. So go check out Tiger Claw Tattoo in Mill Creek. Schedule an appointment today. Next up, we have MVP Jersey Framing. That's nvpjerseyframing.com. Go over there. They'll frame up your stuff, whatever it is that you have. Want to make it look nice inside of a frame and sometimes even add lights. So make sure you check him out and ask about that. Last up, we have Kick Rocks Clothing. As I said just a couple of days ago or a week ago, depending on when you're hearing this, Kick Rocks has some beautiful new shirts in the store. But you can also contact him on Instagram, Kick Rocks Clothing. That's KIKROX Clothing. On Instagram, and get it checked out. Also, I want to mention this because Mac had reached out. So if any of you, since we're at the anniversary date, if you ever listen to any of Mac's emails, he always says boss lady. Now, I don't know if he's talking about his lady or if he's just talking about a boss that is a lady. Either way, we have made, I don't know if it's going to, let's see if I can put it in Snaggles.
It's his woman.
Yeah. So we have a, yeah, you got a longer arm than me. So it says boss lady. It's got our Alien SoWhutChuSayin logo on it. If you want something like that, hit us up. We'll get it, make it look pretty, and get on. We can put boss lady. We can put your name. It doesn't matter if you check out our Instagram. Actually, today Christy is rocking hers out there on some lake somewhere. It's fantastic. Anyway, that is the end of our advertisements. And I'm gonna put Snaggles on the big screen.
Hold on, give me a timestamp. How long did that take?
That took 8 minutes and 50 seconds now.
Diego, Mac, Bolo, take note. Just get through that shit early on. Don't take 35 minutes. So now I have to listen to, an hour and 55 minutes of your bullshit. Keep it to an hour so I can be reasonable with my time so my wife doesn't hate me by the end of the day.
As you're sitting there with that hat on that gives Wood a yeast infection and makes my feet itch, let's just go ahead and address it. The 28-5 the other night by the Blue Jays. I know that made you hot and horny.
It did? The Blue Jays?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're pretty hot this year, though.
They're not that fucking hot.
Apparently.
They're not that God damn it.
So listen, let me tell you right now. I'll address this later on, and I'm going to kind of eat my words later on. I don't want to do it, but it's something that I got to get off my chest.
Okay. All right.
It's all part of his show. All right, let's go.
Your show, your world.
Right.
And I just want to acknowledge, I would touch on this just a little bit. Today is our exact 5-year anniversary. Right now, today, we did our first bullshit show, and our whole thing was trying to keep it under a half an hour. You can see we blew the fucking lid off of that shit.
Yeah.
All right, but here we are 5 years later.
We have a couple of those that are at like 29 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're at, but you can find them.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm going to try to keep it reasonable. I'm
Okay.
going to try to burn through this content. You guys have a lot of it. And I got like pages and pages of stuff I got to get over.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to burn through it so people aren't bored out of their mind by the end of this, all right? Seriously, I do this every year since last year. So this is 2 years running a layup line for you guys because you always do a layup line.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You always do a layup line for your mask off, so I'm going to do a layup line for you guys.
Okay.
You have no idea what's coming,
Nope.
so I want it to be just right off the cuff, all right?
Okay.
Got it.
You ready? Layup line for Keith and Wood.
11 inches. Oh. I was trying to guess the answer. It's like guessing a pitch. You know what I mean? I thought he was throwing a curveball.
What is that right there?
That's wicked black
No,
shit.
stop.
Okay.
How long is that right now?
I'm going to go, that's probably 10 inches.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. All right. No, that probably is 10 inches. Your answer.
All right. Sorry.
Keith,
Yes.
can you still dunk a basketball?
No.
Why?
I'm old.
Copy. When's the last time that you could?
Last time I dunked was probably 2003.
How many years ago is that?
Well, what's the fucking year? It's 2021.
Count it, motherfucker.
18 years.
Wood, what's the exact math on that?
At 19.
Copy. All right, got it. Wood,
Yeah.
how often did you shave your head?
Every other day.
Whoa.
Every
So-
other day.
4 times a week?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it is, every other day, without fail.
Are you for
Yep.
real?
Even on vacation, doesn't matter. I take a razor every other day,
Keith,
without fail.
same question.
About every 3 days. But every other day in the wintertime if I want to keep it looking fresh.
Every 3 days.
Because the chills make it grow a little bit faster. That's
Yeah.
what I've
So,
always,
more in the winter than the summer.
Yes.
Both of you?
every other day. Winter, summer, doesn't matter. Sometimes I'll do it every day, but every other day.
You do it in the shower with a straight razor.
Yep, I do.
See, I use clippers and I can't do it in the shower.
Yeah.
4 times a week.
Uh-huh.
2 times a week?
Sure.
All right. Next question is...
Oh, we're talking about cutting our hair, right?
Shaving your head.
Okay. I just was making
specifically
up.
said
Oh, yeah.
shaving your head.
Because the other answer is probably
Now,
similar.
I didn't say your balls. I didn't say your dick. I didn't say anything else. I said your head. You're both balded.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I wanted to know.
Okay.
What kind of razor do you use?
The Gillette, I think it's the Mach 3.
It's not your wife's.
No, I have my own.
Mine is a wall. Like I said, it's an electric razor. So it's clippers. The ones that go
WALL.
WHAL.
Yeah, the wall.
And it gets that short?
Apparently, yes, because that's what I use. So yeah, it gets that short.
Every
no, I use a straight razor.
every 3 days, twice a week, and that's what you get.
Yes, sir.
If I could, I used to use like a gimmicky one that you hook to your middle finger and you do it, but they quit making them, so now I just go to the regular old, like the same one you use for your face. Just sometimes a straight razor just to shake it up, get daring.
Wood, you next.
Yeah.
What's the UV index today?
Oh shit.
You think you
A
know
lot.
this?
Bullshit. You know. Every day in the summertime in Utah, you know. What's the UV index?
All I know is I've already showered twice today. I was outside and I got fried. I got burned. It hurts my head. It gives me headaches
7?
really quick.
8?
No, it's more than that. It's up there. I don't know, honestly.
All right.
If you would have asked me pre-Snaggles, I probably would have given you like a 40% or something. I don't know.
All right, Keith, when's the last time you had a sunburn?
Shit. The 90s? I think that was the first and only time I had one.
What did it feel like? What did it do to you?
It hurt like fucking hell. I didn't know I could get it, and we were
Why?
outside
Why didn't you know you could get it?
because I had never had one before, and I'd been out in the sun before. We were playing a basketball tournament all day, and my skin just got real like funny to the touch, and I got a little sick to my stomach. And then I woke up a couple of days later, and like flakes of fucking skin are coming off me. And I turned to this white person like, "You got sunburn," and I was like, "This is what you fuckers go to?
Yeah.
You fucking reptiles." Because
How old were you?
Let's see, probably 19, 20.
You were 19 before you got your first sunburn?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're lucky to go
What's
19
up with
months.
the sir today?
The who?
You've never said sir to anybody.
I just don't want to fuck anything up. I'm just
Oh.
dialed in right now.
You're dialed in
yeah,
for
I'm
the
just-
layup
Li-
line.
Just
Listen,
dialed
there's
in.
an empty body.
Okay,
empty
Wood.
body. Empty
Hey,
bottle
Wood.
of Don Julio. We got to be
Everybody
careful.
watching, everybody listening, did you guys know that Wood runs?
Yeah.
Hey, Wood, what's the fastest mile you ever ran?
Fastest mile. It was like a 5:45.
Damn.
During what? Half marathon, Ragnar, something else?
No, it was at 5K actually.
5K, and you said
Yeah.
it was what? 5 what?
Like 5:45. Yeah.
Damn.
All right, take it.
Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to impress, but I tried.
Keith, you don't run. You don't get that answer.
Okay.
The last time you cried, I already know the answer.
Oh, I had a dog pass away not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah, in May.
Well, that ruined all of your
Yeah.
Dude.
jokes, didn't it? Yeah, it just kicked you right in the balls, didn't it,
It
buddy?
was a Boston Red Sox
Yeah,
joke.
no,
Oh.
no, that legit. I had a dog pass away May 12th.
You're being sincere.
I'm being sincere. I wouldn't fuck around with that. I love
All
my
right.
dogs. And so, yeah, that was the last time right there.
Yeah, that.
Anything else you want to drag up and fucking run over my heart?
I'm sorry. We've had too much Don Julio. You might start crying.
Fuck.
All right. Wood, that question's not for you because
Oh.
you cry every time you cut a child support check.
I do. I do.
So we're
At least
good
every other
on
week.
that. All right. This comes from one of your episodes, but I want to know. All right. You can only choose one or the other. And wives of both of you guys, I'm sorry. Cheat on your girlfriend or snitch on her best friend? Both of you.
Snitch on a best friend. Well, it depends. Who's my best friend? Because if
Your best friend is not your wife.
okay,
What did he do? What did he do? Did he kill somebody?
Let's say
yeah, because if they killed somebody, I'm gonna lie about
no.
that.
Let's say enough to get him in trouble, but not like go to prison for life.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah, I'm a snitch. Yeah.
If he's not going to prison, yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna get
Snitching?
snitched. Yeah,
Snitching before cheating.
yeah,
In that instance, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna start with Wood.
Okay.
First song that comes to your mind.
Oh.
First song that comes to your mind.
Oh, like right now?
Yes.
Californication, Chili Peppers. I don't know why.
Okay.
That's where I went.
Same question.
I had time to prepare.
No, you didn't. You had
Groove Me,
5.5 seconds.
Groove Me by Guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know I just blew your fucking mind.
You've had a lot of people on this show that
Yeah.
know way more about music than I do. So, Groove Me by Guy.
Yeah.
Got nothing for you.
Great
I know that one.
Uh-huh.
Don't know that
No,
one.
you wouldn't know that one.
Why did that one come to your mind first?
I don't know.
All right. So my whole involvement today on the 5-year anniversary is just to do a year in review. So I usually do a top 10 with some honorable mentions. Right? So we're going to do that. I got to burn through it because you guys have a ton of content that I wrote down this year, and we're not
Take
going
your
to
time. Take your time, bud.
Bro, it's going to be a 4-hour episode, and I don't got time for that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so
If we do that.
Yeah,
So we're going to burn through it.
We're 18 minutes in.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Make a good
You've
time.
got a solid 45 to go.
All right.
Hand me that black cherry.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff.
How many inches is that?
Titties first.
How many inches?
I'll tell you in a second.
It's smaller than you.
Let me put it up against. Tell you in a minute.
Got it.
Put it in my pocket, see if it fits.
I gotta put my mouth on it
All
first.
right. So Snaggles is going to start with honorable mentions for the year, all right? I do that every year. It's the people that didn't quite make the top 10 or events that happened in your podcast that didn't make the top 10.
Okay.
So honorable mentions, the first ones is Keith walking in on dudes taking a shit in the bathroom. You don't even remember.
Is that when I peed on his foot?
You didn't pee on his foot. No, you went into a stall because you like to pee into the stalls, right?
Yeah, because I don't want to
And
get jumped.
And the guy he had the stall
that's
unlocked.
right, yeah.
You just walk in and he looks up at you and just smiles. and
Yeah.
laughs.
Who doesn't lock the fuck? I do remember that now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2 honorable mention. Quote me if I'm wrong.
That dumb bitch.
All year long.
Dumb bitch. Have you been saying that?
Yeah.
Quote me if I'm wrong.
Quote me if I'm wrong. Quote me if I'm wrong.
God, I couldn't stand her.
Has anybody quoted you?
No,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I'm
you're
never
never
wrong.
wrong. Mhm.
Right. So number 3 is Wood attempting to try to explain his genealogy. So he's English on one side, but he's Gypsy on the other.
Yeah.
So
It's a bit confusing.
So
on that.
basically, he's people that he can't understand on one side and people that steal shit from everybody
People
else.
can't trust on the other side.
Have you ever? Hold on. Wood, have you ever met an actual gypsy?
Aside from my grandmother, and I didn't know my great grandmother, but another actual gypsy, like from Europe and over here. No, I have not. Not out here. No.
Keith?
Yeah, those motherfuckers are on the corners now asking for money, saying
Yep.
their kids are
all
starving.
over the place.
Yeah.
All over the
They
place.
got like half emaciated kids
Well-
that they don't feed for a couple of days, so you give them money.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll
okay.
talk about this later, but I lived in a Eastern European country,
Okay?
and we dealt with gypsies all the time.
Yeah.
No joke. Their kids would like jump on you to distract you and steal all of
yeah.
your shit. You
Yeah.
got a necklace on, a ring on, a cock ring. That shit is gone.
Yeah.
That shit is gone after those kids jump on top of you.
Well, I
For
don't know.
real.
I don't know what you walked in here with, but you're not walking out with the same.
Got it. That's the exact same mentality that they have. So, mom or dad will distract you. Kids will jump on top of you. You'll be lighter than you were before you met them before. It's a legit thing. So, Wood.
Yeah, my people are crazy.
All right, I got it.
Yeah.
So, Wood, what's up with the dry episodes this year?
Well,
Sorry. Wood. Keith.
Oh, yeah.
Keith, what's up with the dry
Okay,
episodes this
well,
year?
first of all, let me tell you, and this is something that I subscribe to. When I'm sad, I don't drink. So I told you I had a dog that died. So that's one right there. And the other one, I couldn't get drunk. There was one I just couldn't. I couldn't get drunk.
What
and
do you mean you
get-
couldn't? You
no, I
wouldn't,
get-
or you couldn't?
no.
Let me
cool.
tell you something. There's this moment in time. I don't know if it has to do with the tide, the wind.
No, what
the
it is,
sun.
what it is
I
this.
physically can't get drunk sometimes.
No, because we're this is year 5 anniversary. I've sat across from you plenty of times to know. If you were pretty drunk the day before, it doesn't matter how many of those Modelos you take out of that fridge behind Snaggles, it just doesn't.
I
do
can't
it
get
for
drunk.
You. Yeah, it's like it's like an every other day for.
I don't know what it is. Yeah,
So he
there's
came
times
here
in my
on
life.
the other day, and it didn't happen.
Everybody watching online, what's 5 times 50? What 6? Is that how many weeks are in the week?
52.
52.
There's
Yeah.
1 week in a week.
What's 5 times 52?
Would
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 125.
No,
2, 4,
stop.
6, 8, 10. 162?
Yeah, something like that.
162.
162 weeks.
No, it's gonna be more than that.
You think?
What are you asking?
5 times
5,
52.
10, 15, 20, 25.
5 times.
I don't know. What
What
are
do
you
you-
asking?
52
5 years of 52 weeks.
52
That's how many
times
episodes you
5.
guys have done
Oh,
to
yeah.
the day,
260.
right?
Yeah.
To the day.
Yeah.
You've
yeah.
been drunk 258 weeks out of the last 5 years.
I'm proud of it.
You know that?
Yeah. You put that on my fucking gravestone.
How many episodes do you have out?
5
let's go,
times
Wood.
52.
Yeah.
No, plus some bonus episodes.
Plus some bonus, which I ain't gonna buy.
So we have 264 episodes that we've released.
262 times you've been drunk.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was something like Lent or something. You were trying to do the Lent thing?
No.
No? But then I tried to check the time of the year and like verify,
Let me
and
tell
it wasn't anywhere near Lent.
Lent.
No.
Lent that, and you give it up for,
Do you?
40 days.
I
It's
used to
40
do
days,
Lent.
right? Isn't
Used
it
to how many years?
I haven't done Lent in probably 15 years.
What are the type of things you've given up?
I gave up French fries. I gave up cheeseburgers. I
Yeah.
tried to give up swearing. I failed miserably on that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Even the other two.
just
would
shit
be
like
rough.
that.
No, I could give up cheeseburgers.
Specific French fries?
No, just French fries.
Just French-
all French fries. Shoestring, the ragged cut, all of them.
Anything.
Curly fries. Yeah.
You did French
'Cause
fries, burgers.
ragged cuts.
Yeah.
You did. So at no point during your life did you do alcohol, girls, sinning of any type.
Take
Wow.
it easy.
I was doing the easy shit, okay? Just had to give something up.
Stuff that you can get through.
Don't light your bathroom on fire for 40 days. Okay, I can do that.
All right. The next one on the honorable mention is something about Wood. You missed my chest. I think he's talking about Johnny Depp shitting in his bed.
Oh, yeah. That's when they were going through the trial, and she shit in his bed.
And you said,
You missed my chest. 'Cause it's called a Cleveland steamer. Everybody knows that.
all right.
Let's.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Keith,
Yo,
how many times you tell the lottery story this year?
which lottery story?
The story where you go into the room, or you go into the store and there's a long
I know
line
that
for
story.
lottery. How many times you tell that story
Wait,
this
let
year?
him tell the story.
Wait a minute. Let me start with telling the story.
Yes.
No, I was
Please tell the
so
story.
fucking confident I was going to win the lottery. Matter of fact, Mega Millions is up to what, 360?
Yes, it's something like that right now.
I just had a feeling I was going to win this motherfucker. I'm dead. Look, Snaggles, I'd be a great fucking rich person. Like,
Why?
Why? I'd buy groceries for people. I'd go and shut down a fucking supermarket. Buy everybody's fucking groceries.
790 million. It's at right now.
Whoa.
For sure.
You tell me with 790 million, you can shut a grocery store down and just say, I'm buying everybody's shit.
Yeah.
For the next 45 minutes, I'm buying everybody's shit. Everybody
Yeah.
that's in line, and I'm talking at fucking Thanksgiving time.
No, it
Yeah.
would be the band of brothers. I'm handing out bread to all the Holocaust victims in the
Yeah.
concentration camps.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
handing,
That's
you're-
what it is.
I'm handing out steaks. You're handing out bread. I'm the better rich person. But so I was standing in line, and I stood in line for like 45 minutes. Oh boy, that's the problem. And
Yep.
I walk out, and I says to everybody who was in line behind me, "You might as well go home. I have to win a lottery ticket. I got no numbers right. I just had a fucking feel. You know how Michael Jordan would fucking shoot free throws with his eyes closed?
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Because he practiced 500 times. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't practice winning the lottery. I just gave him my fucking money. I really thought I was going to win. How many times I told that story? I have no idea. You got to remember, you're dealing with a drunk person on here. So things come up. You try doing 300 shows in fucking 5 years and you don't come up with
hold
the
on,
same
you
show.
didn't do 300 shows.
Close to 300. I rounded up.
264.
I round up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you're going to hear some stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seven
times I told that story?
You told that story in this last year 7 times.
I feel like that's
was it
probably
relevant? Was it relevant to what I was talking about? Was it relevant? And we get new listeners.
That is true.
No,
Also
yeah,
true.
You're right.
And 7, I feel like is acceptable for the amount of times I've heard it off air. So I think we're okay.
So I hope we come back to this. We don't have to if we don't want to, but I have an interesting perspective.
You going to bring up my dead dog again?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
The last one in honorable mentions,
Motherfucker.
the Snake Island Ukrainian soldiers
Oh yeah.
that were just basically like,
Yeah, fuck you, Russia. We ain't surrendering.
I heard it was also not all the way what we thought it was.
I don't give a fuck. I
wasn't.
like that story.
it wasn't exactly
That's
what
a
you thought it
great
was.
fucking story.
Yeah.
So listen,
Is that where you're going with it? You're gonna
No.
crush our dreams of
no, we
awesomeness?
can go into this later if we have time, but I have an interesting perspective because I lived in all of those cities in Ukraine that are having heavy fighting right now.
Okay.
Donetsk, Dnipropetrovsk, all of those. I've lived in those cities, so I know what it's all about to be in that area, and why Ukrainians are such badasses. So we can get to that later on. But
do the women over there shave?
No.
No.
So it's a lot like your other guests, right? That have been to Mexico or other various places of the world. Sorry, where the girls are like gorgeous, right? Until they open their mouth, right? Teeth. So I get along really well with them.
You got some fucking nerve, right?
So I know. So I know what it's all about, right?
We're about to have a tooth clash.
But no,
here.
you either have like Russian girls or Ukrainian girls. It's the same thing. Why are Ukrainians putting up such a defensive during the Soviet Union against the Germans in World War II?
Okay.
All of those people were part of the people that stopped the advance of the German army.
Okay.
Right? So Stalingrad, everything like that. Ukrainians were a part of that. That's built into them. They're not afraid of war.
So if they can stop the Germans, they damn sure can stop the Russians.
Legitimately, they stopped the Blitzkrieg. So I don't know why the Russians are like,
Think they can
oh yeah,
go
we're gonna go over there and just wipe them out. No, they were involved in all of that Soviet Union. Like, we're gonna push the Germans back, and we're not gonna let them go. Like, we've already been involved in a war where we had pitchforks or farm tools or whatever that we fought off the Germans. Yeah, that's a legitimate fact, right? So the Ukrainians are not. They're used to this shit.
Back to the women. Like, some of them, would they be hot if they shaved, or are they just not hot?
All right. Do you know the name Anna Kournikova?
Was she a tennis player?
Yeah.
Boom. Right
She was Ukrainian.
She was Russian.
I think she still is.
Same thing, though.
I imagine she still is, but I digress.
Did she shave? Is it just that, I know from what
I know
don't
if
know.
Anna Kournikova shaved? I don't know that.
I'm talking armpits and legs. Is it just not acceptable? Do they do it to stay warm? Is it just
what I'm telling you is
American?
I don't
this:
think it matters.
the normal person in Ukraine or Russia or the former Soviet Union, no, they don't shave.
okay? You don't think it matters? Is that what you just said?
It does
No,
matter.
I don't think
Okay.
it matters.
Have
They
you ever
don't
hugged,
do it.
Have you ever hugged a girl with a
Yes.
armpit hair?
Yeah.
How'd that go on your nice white shirt?
Doesn't even matter to me.
You didn't give a shit.
Yep. Nope.
Okay.
Listen, I have different goals.
It was like hugging my friend Bruce.
Keith,
Okay.
but I have different goals when I'm hugging the ladies. Anyway, it
Oh,
costs
no.
me lots of money.
I was in the same boat you are, but you just realize that that's there.
This is the thing you're not taking into account. The winter there is not it's not like Utah winter or North America winter. -30.
Damn.
-30. Like, everything shuts down. Cars won't start. Public transportation won't start. The streets are iced over. It's horrible.
So there's no stray cats or stray dogs over there because they would freeze.
No, there are.
How
They're crazy. They're like woods Mexican dogs that will just eat you.
Oh, really? They're just
Yeah.
wild?
Terrible
They'll
accent.
go and they'll eat anything.
Okay.
Right? So they're there, but I'm just saying it just gets cold, so you can understand why, you want to have a little bit of hair on your or your legs or your armpits.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree with
Be
that.
that much more warmer.
Turn that motherfucker to an icicle.
So the last
Fucking
one
flick right off. I'm sorry.
I know I said this last time, but the last one is you guys. You guys met for the first time in 5 years. You made the honorable mentions.
Hey.
So
we made it on our own show. How
yeah,
about that?
on your own show, you guys made the top, not the top 10, but you guys almost made the
We'll
top
call
10.
it 11.
So the perspective that you guys bring in each one of your episodes, your guests that you guys have, and the not a mask off people that you have on, I learned a lot this season. I didn't know it. I don't know a lot in general. I'm not very smart. I'm born and bred Utah, and then I've lived in Ukraine for a couple of years. That's it. So
Okay.
Utah, Ukraine, that's it. But I learned a lot this year. So you guys win that. So
No.
you guys,
No.
you guys-
We're not glossing over that. What did you learn?
oh my God,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like that.
Remember we had what we learned? You remember the what we learned
Oh
here?
yeah. What we learned. Yeah, those were good. It's going to take him about 20 minutes to get to
No,
what
it's
he
not.
learned.
No, it's not.
So, one thing right now. Boom, go.
So, panties hold the smell of things really well.
I once had a pair of panties.
Nope.
So, all right. For a long time. I'm talking, and I didn't even put them in a plastic bag. Why am I telling the story? Go ahead.
know.
I don't
what
know.
else have you learned?
I think how. Oh, I thought we were jumping to the
So
top.
we wouldn't otherwise be exposed to these people if you guys didn't bring them on.
Right.
All of your guests.
Thank you.
right? I would never even think to talk to these people unless you guys brought them on. And I was like, oh shit, I just learned something.
Right on.
Oh shit, panties hold smell a really long time.
Yeah, that sounds
Yep,
sounds like
there
a
it is.
Diego special to me. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
It does. Yeah, Diego always does something special.
He's a hoa.
Do we need to take a break or we need?
No, we're riding.
Yeah, you're
So we're
you're
gonna-
number 10, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go into number 10. So number 10 is Cody, the R-rated Bible boy.
He calls him the R-rated Bible boy.
That is a very accurate description.
Number
of-
one is my
of-
question is where the fuck do you find these people?
You know what? You reach out. Just talk. I think
If you talk to people,
No, hold on. Did you find him in an elevator while you were facing all the people or what?
Yeah.
he's an acquaintance of a friend of mine. Okay.
Okay.
But what missing talent now in the age of your fucking cell phone, right? And
Yeah.
all the insular shit we do is actually reaching out and talking to people. So not Cody. I mean, we had to reach out to him, but just some of these guests, I just talk to people. Mm-hmm. Wood just talks to people when we meet them.
Yep.
So
So pumping gas at Maverick in Utah.
I'll
you're
strike
just
up a
hey man, what do you
conversation.
do?
yeah,
just talk to him.
yeah. One of the best
That's
things you
what's
can
awesome
do.
about you guys.
Yeah, you just
Thank you.
talk to anybody that's around, and you know what? Everybody's got a story. Some are more interesting than others, and then we pick the interesting.
My
ones.
father always told me, he says, be able to talk to anybody about anything for 5 to 10 minutes. Anybody about anything. And be able to just make a friend or strike up a conversation with somebody. And that's a talent he left me with. So I got to be in the mood because I'm a little fucking weird sometimes. You know, I get into my moods. But if I'm in that zone, I can talk to anybody about
listen,
anything.
You asked me what I learned this year. I think I'll go throughout the top 10 and I'll tell you, boom, that's what I learned.
Okay.
Right there, you said that multiple times during the year.
Yeah.
My father always told me that be able to talk to people for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a missing trait. People, because now you talk to these people,
Right.
and I like to get to people who are just digging into their phone in line or
Yeah.
whatever, and I'll try and strike up a conversation with them. And
Get
after
them
a
to
while,
put their
they'll-
phone in their
they'll
pocket.
put it in their pocket, and they'll have a conversation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's where we get them.
So Cody, he's a great storyteller. I don't think you guys can argue with that.
No,
Right.
Can absolutely tell a story. If he doesn't make it with a spiritual gore fest, he will absolutely have a career in like reading books on Audible or Apple Books or whatever.
or
He'll
WWE
do a great job.
because he's fucking Tarzan. He's got the
Yeah.
long hair, he's got the beard, he's got fucking chest and shoulders and bicep. The guy's in shape.
Yeah.
No, he is. I looked just caveat to everything. I looked all your shit up.
Okay,
Right, so I looked him up, and oh yeah, for sure, he's like a mini Thor,
bingo. Yeah,
right? Right now, for what he's
Yeah.
preparing for. Just stuff from his episode, spilling your seed on the ground, and like how anti like pornography he was,
that's why I always put it into.
masturbation he was.
That's why I always put it
Yeah.
into tissue.
Yeah.
Because it goes straight for the tissue to the water, and in the water they can hopefully continue to live.
Right.
The water represents embryonic fluid.
What
I
about
wonder
Right,
if
and
he's
he-
ever been camping because, like, putting that out in nature on leaves and stuff is fantastic.
Never done it.
I'm sure there's squirrels that look like me out there. Maybe a deer. I don't know.
So I'm just gonna put it out. I'm just gonna put it out there for 2023. All right, just you guys
Okay.
open your mind to this.
Okay.
All right,
Ah,
Cody.
exhibitionism.
Who's Cody? The atheist.
No,
No.
Cody's not. Chris is the atheist.
Chris. Sorry,
Chris is
Chris.
the-
Chris the atheist.
Uh-huh.
Cody is who?
The
Bible guy.
Bible guy.
The Bible guy.
Okay.
This room is like legitimately 3 by 12,
Okay.
maybe. Put Chris and Cody in this room. Turn the mics on. You guys go upstairs
out.
and have dinner. Walk out, record it, and then publish it.
That's a good idea.
I'm telling you.
That's
right
a good
now.
idea. That's a good idea.
I'm telling you.
5 hours later, we'd have to
No.
come in and say, the memory card's full, guys. You gotta have to stop.
Oh shit, they'd be sweating.
Cody is a fanatic.
Yeah.
Chris is also on the other end of that.
Yeah.
Just put him in one room, record it, and then you guys can publish it and be like, shit, I didn't do anything today.
That was the easiest show we ever did.
Easiest show.
I like that.
That's actually a really great
It's
idea.
a really good idea.
I mean, all of your ideas come from me and have come from me for
Got quite a
5
few.
years.
Got quite
so
a few.
There we go. All right, number 9 on the top 10. Greg.
Greg
the money guy.
So, as Bolo put it, money sign, Greg, money sign.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny thing you bring him up. I was just thinking about him today. I was watching the Netflix special about DB Cooper and his dad.
Oh,
his
yeah.
dad's pictures on there. Because Greg also said his dad is
was
possibly
DB
DB Cooper.
I'm going to stop you
Okay.
right there. I almost turned the episode off. Like, I was bored out of my
What?
mind. I don't do this often
Okay.
with you guys. I was bored. I was falling asleep. I was like, hey, let's put the sleep timer on, and I'll just fall asleep
Okay.
to this. And then, about the time I'm about to fall asleep, the DB Cooper came out. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, the whole thing was worth that right there.
We're actually going to have him back on. And he's going to talk to DB Cooper shit pertaining
Yeah.
to his father.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
going to
just
talk
DB
all
Cooper.
about that.
All about DB Cooper.
Don't let him talk about money. He's
But hey, wait a minute. Here's a guy. We talk about self-made guys. He did some shit with gum.
time
Yeah.
out. Time out.
All right.
Where'd he get the money?
DB Cooper.
Thank you.
All right, but
Thank you.
but he also took that money and rolled it into something else on his own.
He did.
And was a millionaire by the time he was 23.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was 23, I was
The
not a
dude-
millionaire.
The DB Cooper story did not disappoint. So you
No.
guys did a
Yeah, it
good
was
job.
great. That was great.
So Keith,
Yes, oh boy.
sometimes when you read things
Mm-hmm.
off of like a cell phone or a notepad or whatever
Uh-huh.
you have, backdoor IRA,
Backdoor IRA.
I don't
Nope, need some help with this one.
backdoor IRA with Greg, right? You're talking about finance.
Oh,
And you're like, hey, what the hell's a backdoor IRA?
did I say that?
Yeah, you said that. What's a backdoor IRA? And I'm like, oh shit.
Did nobody pick it up?
No, he finally did. And Greg was like smart enough because he has degrees on degrees. He said, oh, I think you mean a backdoor IRA.
Wood didn't catch it either?
No,
no.
We were tore
it was
up.
totally
No.
Greg. Greg was like, do you mean a backdoor IRA? I laughed for like 20 minutes.
Who's IRA and why is he
'Cause you're
checking
like-
the back door only?
What's up? Because you asked a specific question. Hey, Greg, can you tell me what a backdoor IRA is? No idea. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it could be a backdoor IRA.
You know, the intricacies, Snaggles, listen to this program, man. If everybody listened like this, you know what I mean? We might give that pompous motherfucker Joe Rogan a run for his money.
That's true.
But the fact that you listen so detailed.
Yeah.
So I wanna, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Wood. That's Wood. Sorry about your ears on the headphones.
Yeah, I'm getting white girl.
I want to
messed up.
clarify. You guys had an episode that said it was like the Swiss Army knife episode. I'm not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So number 8 is the Swiss Army knife Taylor. Do you guys know who Taylor is?
Yeah, he's a photographer.
What did he do?
A lot.
Other than photography, what did he do?
Didn't he hike as well or mountain bike? Did he jump
did.
and skip and hop?
Well, I'll
Yeah, he
give
did-
you a try.
He did everything. I don't even remember. We went so many. So we brought him in for photography, and he talked about photography for 10 minutes, I think. And the other hour and 20 minutes was every other thing.
Everything else that he did
Like,
other than
I
photography.
think he talked about audio stuff. I
Yep.
think he talked about movie stuff.
Yep.
Talked about schooling.
Yep.
Talked about hell, I don't know, everything, and then 10 minutes of photography.
Did he drink? He didn't drink.
No,
did
he did not.
So
no, he didn't.
I'm not in this like 3 foot by 12
No, I can
foot
tell you
room.
right now, he
I
did
don't
not.
know.
No, he did
All right.
not. He was
Well, what
one
I'm-
that brought like I think we brought smart water for him.
All right.
Okay.
Actually,
Number 9. What I can tell.
wait, what was 10? Just
10
10.
was Cody.
10
10
was Cody.
Cody.
9,
Greg.
Greg. Are we on
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay.
Swiss Army knife Taylor. But
Okay.
it was not your Swiss Army knife episode, which
yes.
you guys actually titled.
Okay.
Yeah, we
right.
did have a Swiss Army.
So the 2 things for Taylor was that I learned something new.
Nice.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
People are segregated when they're being photographed.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
That's a thing.
yeah.
I didn't know that was a
Because
thing.
because of lighting
I
and
knew that
everything else.
fucking
Yeah.
shit.
You did.
And I'm the motherfucker.
Hold on.
I think-
Stop.
didn't we
Did you
talk-
know?
Uh,
Before that episode, did you know?
Only because he and I have had that conversation. Because I think we
shit.
talked about. I'm quite certain that we talked about how Apple had to change their facial recognition because it wasn't so like if you have an iPhone
shit.
and you bring it up and it recognizes you, it wasn't picking up black people in like a shaded area. It wasn't
Really?
to recognize them because of their
Shading, the tone, skin tone.
Right, so they had to change that, and I thought we had talked about that.
I think we
prior
did,
to
yeah.
yeah. A lot of
No, you guys talked
Yeah.
about it on that episode. I didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, so that's
If
something
I'm in a
we've had
picture
conversation.
with,
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 or 5 white people, I always check the fucking sun.
And then the other thing I learned
Yeah.
during that episode is that Taylor definitely smells his own dick. You don't,
Okay.
right? You were like, I don't smell my own
Like,
dick, bro. Like,
what are you talking about,
but
man?
Taylor was like, oh, I smell my own dick all the time.
As he was sitting right there,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He was
that-
like, you
I
know
do
what your
remember
dick
that
smells
very
like.
specifically
When you're
now.
when you're sweaty and when you've exercised and whatever, you know what your dick smells like, and you were like, no,
still don't.
I don't smell my own dick.
Uh-uh. I
Yeah,
learned
I
that.
do. Yes, I do remember that. That was a low point of that episode. Yes.
There's some episodes where I just drink. You know what I mean? Like, you go ahead and say what you say. I'm just going to drink because I'm not smelling my dick.
So why
no,
why do you drink?
so that he does that to
So I don't
smell
have
his dick?
to hear people talking about smelling their dick.
No, holy. Do you know that the episode's just going to be like, ooh, I'm going to have a lot more alcohol than I usually
Well,
do?
So, sometimes, like, we'll have a mask off on, and certain ones don't go the way you think they're going to go. I love all my mask offs. Everybody's
Yeah,
been on here. I
sure.
fucking love them and the time they take out. But there's some that resonate with me more than others. And I enjoy people that can tell a story and have a conversation. But sometimes people go eclectic.
I will
And I'm
say,
fine with eclectic. But when you go there and
Hold
you
on,
just try
stop
and get me...
right there.
I will say this.
Eclectic is number 1
Okay,
this
all right,
year.
all right.
Okay, I will say this though. Some mask off guests are really good, but that mask off guest is also really good at drinking, and so then that creates a whole
That's a problem for you.
yeah.
That's a
yeah.
Wood problem. That's not a Keith
Yeah.
problem.
So when Keith and the guests start going, Wood kind of retreats because somebody still has to push play and stop.
yeah.
So this is kind of the behind the scenes of So What You Saying, like how they have to navigate, like, is this person an alcoholic or not?
Well, it
right?
depends on how good your fucking story is.
Yeah.
If your story's shitty, this person's definitely an alcoholic. If your story's good, not really.
All right. Number 7, The Swinger.
The
You
swinger.
guys know who that is?
The swinger.
Two Wolves Forge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Two Wolves
Andrew.
Forge. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just to start out, because I pay attention to shit, I'm going to ask you guys a question. When's his birthday?
Oh, shit.
August. I don't know.
What month are we in right now?
July.
All right. Andy, happy birthday on the 17th this month. The 17th.
How would that come up in the conversation?
It did.
We need to start asking that on our layup line.
No, I'm going to go back to the. I just said this statement not even a minute ago. There are some guests that like to drink, and
He was
they
one of them.
join
Oh, was he?
He had a
drink
good
for
time.
drink.
I loved him.
The
I
last-
loved him.
The last 30 minutes of that show was a repeat of the first 45 minutes of that show
So-
because they were so drunk.
Once that motherfucker
So
handed me a
drunk.
flask full of alcohol, I was like, you and I are going to be friends right here.
We haven't had an intoxicated episode like that in a long time.
Long time.
And Two Wolves Forge, he won that title this year.
This is the awesome thing about my job is that I get to listen to it sober, right?
Yeah.
I get to just listen to it and just be like, holy shit, this is amazing. So, Andy, happy birthday on July 17th.
Oh, damn.
We appreciate it.
Here's a
I
guy.
don't even know if he listens to your show.
Well,
but
I
there you
spent
go.
$1,200 on fucking knives, so I like to think he listens intermittently. And
$1,200.
But the thing is, here's a guy that saw something and said, I can do that.
Yeah.
He did.
I can do that. I love that fucking shit. That's the little kid that's watching Lawrence Taylor and going, I can do that. And he turns into fucking Von Miller.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I just love shit like that, man.
So, side note, all my guys watching the show, you guys know that I have a $300 killing knife that I carry on me all the time, right?
A killing knife?
Oh, yeah. It's a killing knife.
Wow.
It's a $300 killing knife. So I totally understand where Andy's coming from, and the knives that he built made you,
You saw him today.
created you.
You saw
Yeah.
him today.
Oh, yeah.
Because
They're amazing.
Full disclosure to the listeners, when Snaggles comes on, it's a celebration of our success,
Yes.
including you, because a lot of things are
Absolutely.
you. So we do a little spread. We
Yep.
cook. We were gonna show up today, and Snaggles brought. What did you bring?
I brought Texas sheet cake, which
Sheet cake.
my wife made.
Your wife
She
made.
ate brownies.
I brought a tri-tip. Wood brought napkins.
My-
napkins.
Nothing.
So we were gonna have
Listen,
cake and tri-tip, which
Oh.
is disgusting. So Wood
I'm
put
s-
together some potato salad.
I did,
and
yeah.
macaroni. And
But I was also going to say, had I not shown up, y'all would have been eating on the side of the road.
That's true.
So
Hold on.
I did
How
bring
many
the-
minutes
the
early
cup.
did I show up?
a half hour.
How
Yeah.
much did you? How much did it fuck you up?
Yeah, a bit because my girl didn't even have a bra on.
There you go.
It's a thing,
I'm always early.
and my baby wasn't even dressed.
I'm always early.
I wasn't
I'm
expecting that.
always exact opposite of that motherfucker Diego.
Always late.
Yeah, always late.
Always late.
I said, you know what? I'm not gonna be that motherfucker from Detroit.
We did.
I'm gonna be early.
We do have Diego's coming up in 3 weeks. I've already got
Again?
the time, just so he can be here on time.
So I just want to remind you guys. I want you to remind you guys that last year I said, just fucking sit Diego right next to me during our
Oh, you
Fifth
did,
year
yeah,
review.
Yeah, we should.
So
Oh shit.
year number 6, just bring him right here.
Okay.
So either number 1, we become friends, or number 2, he just beats my ass, and then we're done with it. Right? So I'm fine with it. That has nothing to do with my top 10. Cool. So Andy actually walked out on you guys to use the restroom because of your guys' junior high humor. He got so sick of you fuckers.
Who?
Andy,
Two wolves.
bro.
Oh, he did?
Did
Two Wolves Forge was just like, I need
Not
a-
true.
No,
I
not
need a
true.
bathroom break.
I think he went out
No,
to get a
he
new
did.
bottle.
No, listen to that. Everybody else,
Yeah,
re-listen to that episode. He absolutely got so like, these guys are over the top that I need to use the bathroom break, and Wood had to be like, and we're gonna take a break just for a minute, so we can do this.
Again, they had been drinking so much. Anyway, I digress. Number 6. What do we got?
What? Hold on, I'm not on number
No.
6. Number 7 still. One of my favorite parts of Andy is when he was just like talking about everything, and then under his breath he was like, "Red Sox suck."
Didn't catch it.
No, he did it.
Oh, that motherfucker.
No, he
Yeah.
told you. He's like, "Red Sox sucks" in a slow voice.
Really?
So-
That would have been an opportunity
No,
to get killed with
the-
your own knives.
The only reason. Yeah. I noted, before you even said that and responded, I noted the only reason why he did that is because he didn't want to get hit by you or get stabbed with his own
With
knives.
his own knife. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
for
were
sure.
We were sitting in his forge, or not his
Yeah,
forge.
right where he makes it.
in
His
his-
fucking lair.
Yeah, and there are knives all around. I remember just looking at them swinging around, thinking, if
He-
one falls, I'm dead. It will impale me.
We should have took a picture of his hand. He had the most gnarly hands and nails from working with all
Yeah.
that iron and steel and whatever
The
the hell else he
heat.
does. And he showed the heat. And he showed us some of his what was that thing he had, the forging station where he banged it out. It was really incredible to watch. And we need to find out when he's going to be back on Forged in Fire, because
Yeah.
they're going to bring him back, because he had been doing it like a year.
Yep.
And everybody else had been doing it 5 years plus, so it was unfair. So they want to bring him back with people of his skill set.
Yeah.
And I think he'll whip ass
Yeah, I do too.
No, he'll whip ass
He
after
got
seeing
second place as a rookie.
as a
Yeah.
rookie.
Yeah, badass.
after seeing your knives. No, they're legit.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, they'll be great.
Yeah.
I like the box too. Yellow Jackets. So listen, number 6. We're already to number 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it wrong because I already know it's wrong because I listened to the episode. Cane Corso.
Cane Corso.
What?
Cane.
Yeah, we learned
Why?
because he told us over
You guys
and over.
didn't know that.
No.
Already?
Nope.
It's CANE.
Yeah, it's
Cane.
Kane.
The E makes the A say its name.
Yeah, Cane.
Cane Corso.
No, in the English language,
it's Cane.
the E's makes the A say its name.
Yeah.
So what is it?
It reaches back and touches its vowel counterpart, and it says its name. Yeah, I know.
You do what you got to do to get off. Sometimes you got to reach and grab
Sometimes you
shit
gotta reach
to get
around.
off.
Other times it wants to be silent.
So listen, he was like super soft spoken, but he was amazing.
He knew his shit.
So,
Yeah.
So his dog Zero, he definitely thought his dog had golden dog sperm. So I love that.
Hey, that dog was the size of a fucking Subaru. That dog was fucking gigantic.
Biggest dog I've ever been in the presence of.
It was like a car, and we're scared of big dogs.
I guess I have a question for you. Was it the big? So I obviously do some research on the back end.
Okay.
I'm not like just listen to your podcast jerking off and then do nothing
because you want to learn something.
So I looked at his website. Is it the big gray Cane Corso?
That's him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
with the big huge dick,
Yeah.
bigger than that
Yeah.
red's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the problem
All right.
in a
That's the
photo,
one.
the photo, like you can't tell. So I have a younger sister, and she's a little people, and she has kids that are little peoples.
Okay.
But in a photo, they look like normal peoples.
All right.
Okay. So because there's a difference between like munchkins and dwarfs. Okay, munchkins look like regular people, just teeny tinies, and my sister's teeny tinies. So in a photo, you can't tell. Same thing with Cane Corso. Those dogs are so damn big, you just can't tell.
I shook his sister's hand one time, and it scared the shit out of me.
The dog sister's
No,
hand.
his sister's hand.
Oh.
It fucking terrified me.
Woods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wood's sister's hand.
Yeah, she's a teeny tiny. Did you miss that
You ever
part?
grab somebody and they like scare you because they're so fucking small? You think they're gonna run up your pant leg and shit? He's like, oh shit! What the fuck was that? Scared the shit out of me, man.
Hold on. Somebody just said that for a moment they thought we were recording with JJ Redick. Apparently, you look like, no, that's an insult to JJ.
No.
This is a Dallas fan. He's all about Dallas.
Which
don't you
hold
hand me
on,
that,
stand by.
screwdriver?
Whoever said that right there,
That's Carson
it's
said that.
coming right now, Carson.
Carson with a K.
Carson, you didn't think
Carson with a
you
K.
didn't think that I could read your mind, but it's coming right now.
Carson with a K.
right.
Your parents went out their way to show you you're different and special.
So listen,
Go ahead.
one of my good friends has a Kanye Corso.
God.
He has a Kanye Corso.
That's a mixed breed thing,
No,
isn't
stop. So I asked him yesterday, what
Did your dog
kennel-
rap about?
No,
Oh.
what kennel did you get him from? I researched the kennel, all of that, but that fucking dog will eat my face faster than
It's mean?
Oh fuck yeah!
He didn't get it from our guys?
No.
I
So
thought-
I actually was like, hey, maybe it's a coincidence that my buddy got him from your guys, but he didn't. He got him from another reputable kennel, which I know was important to your guys.
In Utah?
No,
Okay.
out of state.
Had to be out of state.
Yeah,
had to
so-
be out of state.
So I thought that Utah Cane Corso said that if you're not like you have to train those dogs, you have to take care with those dogs. Otherwise, yeah, they can get
They'll run over you.
Yeah, they can get because they want to be bigger than everybody.
And the fact that he got him from out of state says a lot about his research because
Yep.
they're the number one Cane Corso breeders in the state of Utah, without
yeah.
question.
So you guys don't think that I'm full of shit, all right? You guys can do your own research. He got his Cane Corso from Castleguard Cane Corso. Now we can later on talk
What
to
state's that in?
Olympia. I don't know. I have the website right here because I saved it as a bookmark because I'm smart. When I come on here, you guys are going to ask questions.
You're a Great Dane guy, though.
I am.
You like Great Danes.
So I've had 2 Great Danes in my life.
Sarge, you had Sarge and
One,
who else?
Sarge and Harvey.
Okay.
Yep. So I've had 2 Great Danes, giant breeds. I totally know what's involved with raising those. Sarge was 9 years old when he died, which is pretty common for a giant breed. So I have a soft spot for giant breeds.
Yeah.
Right? So I asked my buddy, and he was like Castleguard Cane Corso, which is out of state. He bought it from out of state, not from Olympia, which is unfortunate, but I thought there would be a coincidence.
If he goes back, have him go to Utah because you can touch the dog. He's here in state. And there's something to be said to be able to actually touch the puppy you want.
So this Cane Corso is the meanest fucking dog I've ever met. He's in a car, and you come up to it, and it's like,
Car's rocking.
You,
Rip
ain't-
your face
you ain't
off.
coming in this car, motherfucker. Right?
Meanest dog I've ever seen in my life is a canary dog. Presa Canaro.
Oh, shit.
Those dogs are from hell. They're raised by Satan. I'm serious. These dogs here have no love for anybody, including their own family or
What
mother.
are those big, the chow? Is it a chow? The big dogs with
Look
the big
like a lion?
fluffy? Yeah.
That's a chow.
Those are the...
Okay.
The meanest dog I've ever come across is one of those things. Those things are assholes to everybody, including their owners.
A Presa Canaro would eat 9 chows for breakfast.
I'll take your word for it. I don't even know what that is, but
these dogs are fucking, dare I say, incredible.
There's some terrible breed of dog
Domineering
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What number are we on?
To wrap up number 6.
Oh.
So I love that they're in business for the right reason.
Yes.
I love that they're not in there for the money. They don't just keep breeding, or they don't keep breeding their bitches for just money after money after money. They
You sound like a rapper right there.
Oh,
You're breeding them bitches for money.
Hold on, let me put a beat to it.
don't do it.
All right.
So he actually cared about the breed. Him and his wife, they cared about the
Tanya.
breed. My question for you two is: did you see a photo of Zero?
A photo?
No, a photo of his dog Zero, which is his main man.
I touched him.
Yeah, we were
You
there.
did?
No, we were there. No,
We posted a photo with
we were
him.
at the
That
kennel.
fucking dog.
We
Dude,
posted a photo
his
of
head
him.
was as big as this fucking table.
No, for
Yeah.
real.
So we went from 6-week-old
Yeah.
to whoever the oldest one. He probably had.
Yeah.
So he had the puppies. There was a litter of 13 there.
Yeah, something
Then he
like
had
that.
some
Yeah.
mid-sized ones that were 3-4 months old. Then he had
Yep.
some 9 months old. Then he had a bunch of fucking adults. We were there with all those dogs.
Zero is like the Zeus of that kennel. It's
Yep.
fucking insane.
So I'm
King
going,
Dingaling.
I'm going back on our Instagram, and if you go to April 8th is when we did that episode, and we actually took a picture. So that's him, the dark gray one.
Oh yeah. I know.
Well, dark
I
gray.
know what
he's,
he is.
He's
I've
the darker
seen him.
gray. Yeah. Like I said, the picture doesn't do it justice.
No,
Not even.
His head is as big as a mailbox.
He was a man.
No, bigger than a
But
mailbox. Yeah.
He was a man. And he had big, giant, dingaling balls just walking
yeah.
around.
But he's being retired, so
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Beautiful. What do you mean, rest in
Whatever.
peace? They're not putting him to
Just-
sleep.
No. But his
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 junk?
fuck day's over? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's over.
Look, Hugh Hefner fucked forever. So
stop.
true.
your fuck days can, as a guy, can
Hold
be
on.
forever.
That's true.
All right.
You can have babies at 80.
So we're at number 5.
5.
Oh,
Do we
boy.
want to take a break here or
Do you
later?
need?
Do you
if
have to pee?
As soon, at some
I
point.
This is a
have
good point.
I
This is
have
a good place
button.
to do it.
I have
No,
a,
hold on. 4, 5, 3. So
do you want to
let's
go
it
number
after
5?
This one.
Okay, after number
this
5.
one.
All right.
So number 5
I'm going
is
to prolong the shit out of this.
fuck you.
All right, maybe.
So number 5, this is the lowest they've ever been,
Oh, boy.
but you guys had such good content that I had to put them here, right at middle of the road. So it's all of your consistent emailers, right? Everybody that emails every single week, that's part of this content that these people put out,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
they help the show.
Sometimes it's 30 minutes of their motherfucking podcast, right? And then they only have 20 minutes of content.
It depends on how much Snaggles hits.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So your emails, Jamathan, Mac, Misty, we miss you. Hold on. When's the last time you heard from Misty?
Oh, geez, that's
2-3
been like
months ago?
January. No,
right.
it's been a long time.
You know where she's not at? Because I do process of elimination on everything.
Okay.
She's not in California. You want to know why she's not in California?
Why?
I just read an article last week. Dude that was charged for murder was sentenced to 50 years
Okay.
for murder. He did 5.
Oh, so she's not
5
in jail, so
years.
she can't be in California.
So you know that bitch ain't in California prison because she would be out.
She'd be out stalking us.
She'd be out. So Misty, where you at? Bring them in.
She could be on Fed time in Colorado.
I mean,
That's true. That's
All
true.
right. So Michelle, TW, and then Sean the Maple Farmer. I know I missed some people.
We haven't heard.
Sean the Maple Farmer.
Yeah, so he sends us. some
No,
of
hold
his,
on. You
he
don't
sends
even know
us-
if it's a he.
No, I know
she
it's a guy.
could be a she.
Yeah. So-
I know it's
Hold
a guy.
on, you
Yeah,
do?
and
Okay.
and he sent us some of the syrup,
Yeah.
and it was delicious. And after that, we haven't heard from
Fell
him.
off the face of the earth. Yeah.
But I don't.
Tree fell on him.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to overlook or overstep Mac and Jamathan. You guys are by far the best emailers. Keep them coming. Sometimes you boost my ego.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you do a really good job at fucking Keith and Wood up
Okay.
for their whole entire episode.
Okay.
So keep them coming. I'm a New York Yankees fan, so Mac, this hurts me inside to say, but I love your emails.
Yeah, he's good.
Fuck Boston Red Sox.
All right, that's rude. And
There you
if
go.
this wasn't, but so
We'll
you,
get back to that later on.
so you
Stop.
don't, so you
We'll
don't get
back
hurt.
to that
So you
later
don't
on.
get hurt. Nothing on Zach. Nothing.
No. Hold on. I'll add Zach.
All right. Vitriol. I just don't want you to get your ass kicked.
I don't even know what that is.
All right. Fair enough. And you probably should. Misty. Who's the other one? Notorious THAT.
Oh,
THAD.
Oh, that was this year though. That's
Okay.
not like
He's not
previous
long term.
4 years.
Yeah.
So you're talking long term.
Yeah, I think he sprinkled
Jamathan-
in the first like 2 years ago. Maybe he sprinkled in one or two throughout the year. But
He's
this
been
last
pretty
year he's been
consistent
pretty.
this
Yeah,
last year.
yeah. So
I tell you
whatever's
what,
found.
I've never not seen an email from Jamathan. Like I'll scroll the emails and I'll always pull Jamathan out. And it used to be like I'm gonna take the top 4 emails. I don't give a fuck. Jamathan's it. Now Jamathan can battle against people, and there's been a few times he wasn't read last, but
Right.
98% of the time he's read last.
Yeah,
I call him the smartest emailer.
Yeah,
Well, hold
I'd say
on.
a second.
Last year he made my top 10. I think that as long as I'm doing this, he'll make the top 10.
Okay.
Look at that shit.
No.
You're just knocking.
Part of
shit out.
production is just being
Spontaneous.
Let things go.
Let it happen.
Right? Don't be
The show must go on.
right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no,
So,
we watched it.
Jamathan for I think really going strong for 5 years.
Yes.
He's the top emailer.
I would
that
like to go
can
back and see
remember.
the first time he emailed in.
I think you can.
Yeah.
But what I'm
If
saying
we
is,
save
I
it,
know
yeah,
for
yeah,
a fact
yeah.
Jamathan's been here since I've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Everybody
absolutely.
else is kind of sprinkled in. Mac's been on there for a long time. Bolo's been on there for a long time. So
Jamathan doesn't
Misty's been on there for a long time. Michelle, TW, Sean's been on there sporadically through the last year. And
Okay.
I think it's SHAWN because
That
I
could
know
be-
you have multiple Sean's.
Yeah.
Mac said that like CHON isn't even a spelling of a Sean.
Sean.
So-
What was that? What was that? Sean. That was a baseball player. I can't remember his last name. Figgins. Sean Figgins.
Figgins.
That was
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you. Again, Jamathan's probably the smartest emailer. He displays smartness, but he doesn't like self gratification, which takes away from some of his smartness. Because how else do you not catch a
No.
or a sexual
So-
assault case?
No,
That's
hold on.
true.
This is something that we'll bring up later on, but Jameson
Make
is,
sure you keep talking in the microphone.
Jameson is
Well,
a lot like
it's-
Bill Russell.
It's Jamathan.
Jamathan.
Uh-huh.
Before I reviewed all my information, I actually made a mental note. It's Jamathan, not Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jamathan also is like your equivalent on your podcast to Bill Russell to Boston.
So we need to put his statue out somewhere far away
Stop.
from us.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
somewhere away
I'm
from
gonna
us.
stop you right there. We'll talk about that
Okay.
later
Okay.
on.
So are we going
Alright.
to take a break?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take a break. Get your comments, get your questions ready for Snaggles. We'll be right back,
I love
guys.
you all.
And we're back. I've always wanted to say that.
You just did it.
I've had the opportunity. I just never said, and we're back. And I'm supposed to be holding a coffee cup. Let me see.
Yeah.
Here's a coffee cup.
And we're back.
While these stupid asses were talking, I unplugged my headphone, couldn't hear shit. It fell on the ground.
Yep.
I fixed it without Wood's help.
Yeah, and we're the
I'm
stupid
back.
asses. I got you. We're the stupid
I
asses.
feel
I
like
got you.
that's somehow my fault.
Nice
but
shirt,
anyway.
by the way. That's the old school shit right there.
So listen, my wife told me I couldn't wear this shirt because it was too dingy and stinky.
Very dingy.
Today, I said, I have to wear it.
Yeah,
I gotta wear it.
I
It's
love
a
it.
tradition.
Yes.
I've had it on every single day that I've been here.
Keep it coming.
Are you getting some static in your ears?
Yeah,
Okay, well just keep going. 'Cause
I'll be fine.
It's not. Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
it's just your ears.
No, what I'm telling you is that this shirt is beautiful. You need to figure out, like, maybe Kick Rocks would make you guys free shirts.
Ooh,
I don't know about free, but at least he'd make them look
Shirts?
pretty.
I like
Okay,
that. I
hold
never
on.
thought of that.
idea.
Hold on. If Kick Rocks makes you a shirt, I'll buy it. Whatever he puts on. He puts
hear
it
that,
on
Marcus?
for.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm about to message him. Anyway, continue. I
What
think
I'm
we're on
telling
number
you
4.
is that's later on for Kick Rocks.
All right.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is this shirt is too stinky, too washed, too what do you call that? Like when it's old, like
Antiquated, antique.
No, stop. Keep going. No,
run
you'll
over.
know. You'll
run
know.
over.
Vintage.
That's the one. Vintage.
So hold on, just so everybody knows, the white guy came up with the word vintage before the black guy.
Okay. I didn't know that was the thing we were supposed to know on our end, but
I didn't
I'll
know.
spread the word at the next meeting.
However, can you get to number 4?
Number 4, Freaky Tales 2.
Okay.
All right. So, Keith, your story was good to start it.
What was it?
Really?
Yeah, dude. Look, I'm here every week, man.
Okay. Now you're putting me on the spot because I don't like type notes,
All right.
right? I just say, hey, this story from Keith was really good on Freaky Tales 2. So, hold on. Let me bust into my memory, but I
Gotcha.
think it was like some sort of story about a New Jersey mansion, $1.2 million.
Oh, the fucking
and
letter.
the Watcher.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Watcher.
The
Yeah,
Watcher.
yeah. That
Yeah, I
fucking
remember
shit.
that.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
Did I remember it better than you did?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah.
You did.
So, Freaky Tales 2, great story. I
It-
thought you did a really good job of presenting it.
Is that what it was
awesome.
called? Freaky Tales 2? It was
Yeah,
called.
we call it Freaky Tales 2 because...
Is that what it was
No.
called?
So because the first one we call it Freaky Tales.
But that was our own personal stories.
That was number 1. That was like season 1.
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
yes, but you told that story, and then I went on to tell my Freaky
I remember
Tales.
that.
Yeah, so it was Freaky Tales 2.
So do
But,
you
yeah, so the first one was Freaky Tales. We both told a story. You had AIDS. I told a real one. And then
do that.
same one on Freaky Tales 2. You told a story. I told a real
Okay,
one.
all right.
And then in between we had 2 ghost hunters.
Larry.
We had Larry twice.
Kim.
Yeah, the 2 ghost story
Right.
or the 2 ghost hunters.
I'm naming them.
Yes, good job. And then Larry twice, and then Freaky Tales 2.
I got it.
Carry on.
I got to do everything in service. You did a really good job of telling your story.
Okay.
Wood's story was better. Like, washed it out.
What was
Right.
Wood's story? What was your story?
Really? You don't even remember Freaky
No.
Tales 2?
Because it wasn't better.
Wood's story? Because, hold on. It was better because you were like, every time he would say something, he was like, oh, fuck that.
Really?
Oh, fuck
What
that.
was it?
Oh, no way.
So that was the tales of when a group of me and some of my friends, we went into the like we cut through the woods to get to
The cemetery.
Yeah. and all
Okay.
that.
Oh, of course. His was a personal story. Mine was something. All right. Yeah, absolutely. His was better.
So his was better than yours.
Yeah.
Do you digress?
All right, no, no, I don't digress.
No,
I
you
move
do.
forward, and I didn't know it was a competition, but yeah,
It's
his
all-
was better.
So when I'm listening to your guys' podcast, it's always like, who's better, Keith, Wood, or the guest?
Okay.
Yeah. The guest.
92.1%, it's the guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. That's who it's supposed to be.
Yeah. If our guest is
8.x% is like, all right, Keith was better on this one, Wood was better. But I totally understand because you're designed to be the one that's shit-faced. He's designed to be the one that's like
yes, sir.
the producer.
Yep. Matter of fact.
I'll call the authorities. Yeah. He's that one, right?
So
Yeah. I'm that guy.
On Freaky Tales 2, for everybody who doesn't know, go and look this up. This is no bullshit. So I work in sanitation,
Okay.
right? In a certain city in Utah, right? The Anson Call House.
You know it?
You ever heard it?
No,
You've
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
You've heard of it?
Yeah.
Was there a murder there?
Or you've never heard of it?
No.
Where are you going with this?
All right. I'm just saying.
I guess
part
he's
of,
giving the address.
part of Freaky Tales 2, like, it's legitimate. We do sanitation work. I go in every once in a while. I have to go to this house, which is in northern Utah. You'll have to go and do your own research if you want to find it, but it's a legitimate house where people are doing documentaries that it's haunted,
Okay.
right? So maybe next year for
Oh, maybe we visit
Freaky
them.
Tales 3, you could do something there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do need either we
Hands
need to,
on.
Yeah, so I got a lot of stories. I got a couple more that I can that I got in my back pocket that I could share of my own. But I think in as tradition shows, we got to find new people for the next couple of years, and then we come up, then we do our own. So with Freaky Tales 3, yeah, that's down
Should
the
be
road.
a couple of years away.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
I
be
think
this coming year.
No,
Gotcha.
It's going to be more of a cliffhanger, but let me tell you, I've been into this Anson Call House, and you guys probably got to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 is all of your return guests. All right.
Are not a mascots. Are NAMOs.
What are they?
NAMO.
Do you know what that stands for?
Not a mask off, and that was glossed by Jamathan.
Jamathan. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Jamathan came up with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did years ago.
So, I think Diego came on twice within the last time that I have been here. He's been on twice, right?
Okay. Probably.
yeah, that's right. yeah.
Diego, Bolo, Mac. I'm gonna call him Mac the Breeder. You guys know why?
Oh, why?
I know he hasn't bred a damn thing, but I'm curious.
You guys don't remember shit about your episodes.
Huh.
No.
That's how drunk you guys are. Each
How'd you
and every
get
time.
here? When did you show up?
Who are you?
Mac the Breeder is because of his like perfect dad bod.
Oh, yeah.
He's so
His
he
words,
ha-
right? His
he-
words?
Yes, he has a dad bod, but has never had any kids.
Uh-huh.
So he's Mac the Breeder.
I love how guys get out of shape when they have a kid. Like the motherfucker shot out of them.
Yeah.
All you did was have a good time for, I don't know, 9 minutes if you're lucky,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
but
also-
here's the thing. Stress goes way up. So you start drinking more, eating a little bit more, and then you grab that dad bod because, like, kids are stressful. They
You should be
cost a
drinking
lot.
more before you have the kids. And kids are only stressful for you is because you're trying to dodge paying for them.
That's what I'm saying.
When
They
you get
cost a lot
fake
of
names
money.
and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? Wood. What's your name? Ward. Hey, what's your name? Willie. What's your name? Wavy.
You know how many times I've gone by Antonio? Pfft, plenty. Anyway.
This one has a lot of subsections in it, so we just want to burn through it. So I love because we're talking about previous guests.
Yeah.
Okay.
NAMOs.
When Diego's here is when Keith is his most authentic.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying,
Another
right?
brother in the building?
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
I don't know, because I'm white, because I
Okay. Oh,
don't know what that's all about.
Tell me what you mean.
What I'm telling you is that's like when we get the most like unfiltered.
So
Keith.
I'm gonna do hold on. I'm gonna hold you both because you both want to say something. I'm going to do a plug for the both of us at this point. If you subscribe to our closed door sessions with us, it is a monthly subscription of $3.99. If you jump over there, you'll know exactly what Snaggles is talking about and the authentic selves, because that's where we talk about stuff that's not all the ha-ha, the quick jabs, all that. It's real life. It's authentic shit. It's the discussions that you're almost afraid to have sometimes
Sure.
because of the repercussions. So I know what you're saying, Snaggles. Subscribe to our closed door sessions, guys.
I'll see you the Diego, and I'll raise you the Bolo.
No, stop.
I think even
We'll
Bolo, we
to-
go a little
hold on.
deeper, me
We'll
personally.
Go, We'll go to Bolo, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. $3.99 for like
Listen,
some
asshole.
more of you guys. Like you should pay me $3.99 a month to listen to you guys.
Listen,
Fuck off.
we're not drunk.
All right.
First of all, and $3.99 as compared to other shows out there is considerably cheap. Okay?
you're right.
Like, we're like bottom of the barrel shit there. Don't worry about that.
Fucking wood.
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
They found you.
Debtors, whatever. I know. I ignore them. That's why they have a red button. Just boop.
And we're off the rails.
I'm just gonna say $3.99 is less than a fucking cheeseburger
It
and
is.
fries.
Listen.
And it's better for you.
Yeah, most of y'all spend $6 for a coffee in the morning. Cut that coffee in half, which is better for your health, and then throw the other half at us. It'd be fine.
Still drink the coffee. Go into your ashtray and grab $3.99. Piece
ashtray.
of cake.
Did they call it an ashtray anymore?
My-
Call it an ashtray, but do you call it? It's because you don't even like they don't even come with cars. Don't even come with cigarette lighters
I
anymore.
remember my mom and my dad telling me to go dump the ashtray, and they had this big
Yeah.
gold glass ashtray that
you-
weighed the size of fucking Holy Grail, man. And
Did you
pick
ever
this-
make one in school?
No, I never made an ashtray. I made a cutting board that lasted actually 20 years.
Yeah, I made ashtrays in school where you would mold them out and you put the little cut for
Who
the
smoked?
cigarette. My grandparents.
And you gave it to
Yeah.
them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, I did.
They loved it, didn't
yeah,
they?
Yep.
They
And I would
use it?
put my name in it, right here
Look,
in the middle of it,
look.
and they loved it. I would show up to the house and it's like
You're so proud they're
this-
putting those out. right?
Yeah. They don't really care. They're just like,
Gum, wrappers, sometimes spit from their phlegm from the foot, man. You know what I'm talking about. And, oh, Keith, you gotta dump that one, then you gotta rinse it out. And I'm just like, oh God, that's nasty.
Yeah.
You got this big licorice fucking
Time
spit.
out. Hold on. Time out. Last time I checked, this is my episode.
Sorry,
oh
sir.
yeah.
For the last 4.5 minutes, you guys have been talking about
Yep.
bullshit.
Bullshit.
All right. So we're still talking about your previous guests.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So Bolo, who's Bolo?
Bolo is the breakfast blunt. He's the
Ex-military guy.
Ex-military, divorced, just fucking bitter motherfucker that
I don't
likes to have
know.
a good time.
We bring him in here when we need somebody to just be angry.
Yeah.
And say words that we're not allowed to say on the show.
And, he says the word that Wood can't keep up with on the bleeping button.
Yeah, no.
And
so
we missed a couple.
I swear.
No.
Oh,
I got
thank
it.
you. Okay.
I'm not gonna do it. We'll talk about that off air because I do have a legitimate question about that in real life that I dealt with, and I was like,
Don't say you're gonna get
Yeah.
punched in the
no,
face.
Yeah, please,
no.
Okay.
How would? No, we'll
Oh,
talk
fair.
about that later.
Yeah, keep going.
Got it. So, Bolo, does he remind you of a deep-voiced Mike Tyson? Give it to me. Come on.
He speaks
my.
awfully fast. He's from the same.
No,
I'm not-
with
I-
a lisp.
I'm not going to say it.
Give me a break.
Listen,
You can have that one to yourself,
yep,
Snaggles.
yeah.
He has a really rough.
You
yes.
haven't. Our viewers, our listeners, also have yet to see the size of Bolo.
Yeah. Oh, big
So,
boy. Big boy.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
That's
Big boy.
Yeah. No. I'm not gonna say anything.
con-
Bolo, you speak perfect.
Him, Diego,
contributing
and
circumstances.
just
That's
based
why
on
I
what,
don't want to talk
just based
shit
it-
on him.
So physically,
Mac,
him, Diego.
Bolo, Diego.
You can put them in a large size of people you don't want to fuck with, and just
Yeah.
based on what they can do to us,
Yeah.
Sean O'Connell, Jeremy Horn, Liam O'Neill,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
fucking with them. So you can never get me to
All
say
right.
anything bad about any of those people.
Yeah.
Because I come
Destiny McCubbin too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Destiny kicked my ass first.
because I come on this podcast once in 365 days.
Mm-hmm.
Bolo, bro, you read every email like it's a question. Like, you can't fucking read, bro. Diego wasn't as good as you, but Bolo, like, I can't understand you. Like, he breakfast. Is that a question? Is it an answer? Is it an actual statement on the email? I don't understand. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys want to go to the next?
Yeah.
right.
Please.
All right. So we won't even address that with Wood and Keith because they're not man enough to do it.
I got soft parts on my body.
So you guys treating Diego like he's the ugly big titty from a good pussy chick. Is that what he said?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. The awesome thing is that I know what I'm going to bring to the top 10. You guys don't. So
What is that even? What are you talking about?
Diego said you treat all of your past guests like the the ugly big titty, good pussy chick. You don't
Ugly
understand
bit.
that?
So she's
So,
butterface. That's a butterface.
Yeah, that's what it
Basically,
is.
like-
yeah, can we wrap it? Can we sum it up to that?
yeah,
A butterface.
basically a butterface.
Yeah.
So you treat Diego, Mac, Bolo, anybody else that have been on here multiple times like you've already fucked them. Like they're not that big of a deal.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now you
Yeah.
understand.
No, yeah.
So
All right.
we got the story out of him. So just
Yeah.
go ahead and entertain me, you dancing monkey. Right?
So
Yeah.
so we're not smart enough to actually come up with content. So Diego, go
Yeah.
with our
Yeah.
emails.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
It was like an earthquake just
was.
happened live.
No, I'd agree
don't
with
know.
that. I'd
I have
agree with
no
that.
idea.
And we just sit here to be entertained
Mm-hmm.
because we got the best parts of you out.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Diego said he like applied for a role for Snoop Dogg beating Diego's ass? And he said,
He
"No,
said,
I'm not going to do that.
I'm not having it. There's no way Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
could beat my ass.
That's bullshit."
Well, I believe, like, physically, Snoop Dogg could not whip Diego's ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he take the money?
Take the check. Take
Yeah.
the check.
Take the
Yeah.
check.
Yeah. Every
It's
day
called
of every-
acting for a reason.
What do you say? Whip my
Diego.
ass, give me my cash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But he would never do it. He
Yeah.
was like,
I would do it.
I decline that role because Snoop Dogg could never beat my
Well,
ass.
that's because he drives a Honda Accord, and what more money does he need?
right.
That bitch paid off.
The next one from all of your previous guests. Detroit is Canada's Tijuana. You guys remember that shit?
I said that.
Who said that?
That was me. I said that.
No, one of your emailers said it. I
Oh,
thought.
really? I thought it was me.
It might have been you. Hold on, who's from Canada?
I don't know, but it felt like me. Because when I was in Detroit and I saw Canada, I was like, it's pretty over there. And look at this.
Oh,
And so,
Yeah.
stop.
all right.
So I know who it is.
Who is it?
So it's it's Diego. Diego lives in Michigan.
Yeah, but he
Right.
he wouldn't
No.
call it.
He would never call that. You called it.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detroit is Canada's Tijuana.
Absolutely.
And he got all ass hurt.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll come back on next year and be upset.
Yeah.
Next thing to burn through is tongue twisters with Diego.
Are we still on 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Keep-
yeah,
we're
yeah.
burning
this is
through
the
it.
name
Oh,
now.
tongue twisters from Diego.
Yeah,
See,
because he always brings a list.
but he writes it down. It's not like he
Yes.
comes up with it
No,
off the top of his
right.
head. He
Yeah.
writes it down. And he has his take
It's like
his
a
time.
script,
and he
like
goes
every
through a
actor does.
Like every actor does. That's not authentic.
I can't. Well, they can't be authentic without a script.
He writes it and he hands it to me. And he says, Keith, I would like you to read this. And he sounds like Eldebarge when he says it. I would like you
hold
to
on.
read
I'm gonna
this.
stop you right now.
Okay.
You're out of this because you
Okay.
don't want to do this. You want to be an actor.
Oh, I could be an actor. Absolutely.
No, stop. Stop.
Yep.
You want to be an actor.
Okay.
During casting calls, they
Take my pants off.
No, they basically do
There's
this.
a couch.
Hey, Mr. Keith,
Uh-huh.
here's your lines. Read this.
Uh-huh.
What if it's a tongue twister, motherfucker?
I'm going to the back of the line. Simple.
You ain't getting that part.
I got through that tongue twister earlier from Mac,
No,
though.
you did not.
The one earlier from Mac?
Yeah, at the beginning of this show. Also, I would hope that if Keith actually goes to try out somewhere to make us money, yeah, I said us, he's not going to be drinking when he goes to audition. It's audition, not tryout.
No,
Audition.
it's a casting. Casting
That sounds
call.
like I'm
Every
gonna get
time you say
fucked.
casting call, I think of the couch.
I'm going to get fucked beyond my
Diego,
will.
send
It's
me
a
an
couch or a
email.
van.
Diego, send me an email. Tell me it's a casting call, and we'll call it. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Snaggles, I have a question right quick. Are we not numbering anymore?
No,
We are.
That
These
was
are
3.
all like-
But-
yeah, we're on number 2.
All right.
So,
So this is 2 now.
so everybody that's watching on video, number 3 is this long. Okay.
Okay, go.
Yeah. So that number 3 was
It's
all
as
of the
big-
NAMOs.
It's as big as Keith's dick.
Okay. So we're going to be here a while. I'll take a
Yeah,
nap.
we're gonna be a while. Security tags on Keith's online order.
Wait, is that still part of number 3?
Just keep going.
Wait, but that was NAMOs. How do you have NAMOs as number 3?
They're all number 3 that I have to address.
Oh, I get it.
Right?
It's like when someone
I
asks
have
me
to address them.
what's your top 5 songs, and I name 15 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, security tags on your clothes. Yeah,
Hey,
that's a thing.
that was a real stressful thing.
Oh, to go along with that, this is kind of a side story, and
Unlike what he's doing.
right, yeah.
Okay.
So a friend of mine, he was walking into the Home Depot. He's black.
Did you say the Home Depot?
The Home Depot.
That tells me you're of a certain age because
Yeah.
normal people don't talk like
No,
that.
so he's headed into the Home Depot, and he's a black guy. He's a kid. I would call him a kid because he's 10 to 12 years younger than me. Anyway,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. So he's walking in, and the lady that works for the Home Depot comes out and starts accusing him of breaking into the cars.
Nice.
And he said, "Ma'am, I just got out of my car. It's that one. And I'm walking in to go purchase this." She said, "No, I don't even believe you." So he has to call his wife to show up.
Is she white?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Show up and say, "This is my husband. He's fine. He's just buying this." She said, "Well, I was scared for my life. I didn't know what he was going to do." Like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
You work there. He didn't do anything.
And you
between
approached
them
him.
there. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just said, "You know what, dude? I don't even know what you're going through. I can't even understand this. It doesn't make sense to me. Listen to our closed door
Okay.
sessions."
What does this have to do with number 2?
Hold on, no.
Because
wait,
he said,
hold on, stand by.
because he brought up the what was the thing you just said?
Yep. Which, hold on, I'll bring it back around.
Thank you.
All right. Which brings me back to my next point of like,
The tags on your damn
yeah,
clothes.
hold on, tags on your clothes or Keith in an elevator.
With a white woman.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
No, with any white people, arms full of shit, and you want to go to floor number 21.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
See,
what,
that's-
no.
that's-
That's
it's-
different. That was an asshole. That wasn't a black-white thing. That was an asshole
That
thing.
is true.
No,
but
stand
it's,
by. No, that
but
was a
even-
black-white thing, asshole thing.
So you've
Yeah,
done that
so
before,
he's
is what
an-
you're telling me?
No, what I'm telling you is that.
All right, what else you got?
That's
All
just
right,
disconnecting.
Marcus, number 2.
I don't know what happened to our connection, but it
We're
came back.
at number 2.
Marcus from...
I missed a bunch of things on number 3, but we're going to go
go
number
back.
2.
No.
I'm not going back to number 2.
All right, number 3.
No, it's number 2. We're in number 2.
He's
I know
at
where
2.
we're at.
I'm just going to say one name, Marcus.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, Kick Rocks Clothing, baby.
Absolutely.
Instagram.com/Kick Rocks Clothing. Spell that bad boy out. Go over there and get yourself some beautiful attire over there.
Wood looks good in purple, but they don't make purple shit. They make red, and he's like,
I
good in that.
I look better in red. I look good in purple.
You look good in that red hat.
I did.
no
I
question
love that
about
red
it.
hat.
Yeah.
That red hat, unfortunately,
Looks
got.
like your album was about ready to drop.
Hold on, the last 45 seconds, it's almost like Snaggles didn't have to do a single thing.
Keep talking,
Yeah.
sir.
All I have to say is, Marcus.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's
So,
fantastic.
Marcus, he was one of my favorites, obviously. He made the top 2. Time machines are dangerous for...
Time machines are dangerous for black people.
Thank you!
Absolutely.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
We talked about that with Marcus.
You did. Why?
Because I just can't show up any fucking where. I can't get in the time machine and say, "Oh, surprise me, time machine." Yeah, motherfucker, you're about to be surprised. Welcome to the Terror Dome, okay? Now, Wood can go anywhere and just walk out of a fucking time machine. You know what I mean? And la-di-da, here I am, I'm Wood. Oh, we're taking over Indians? Oh, can't die Indian, die Indian. Oh, we're over here, we're taking Africans. Oh, come here, African. You come with me, you're going to work for me, I'm going to ride you over there. Me, I show up. And there's other shit going on. Oh, look, we got another one. Look how big this motherfucker is. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right? It's just not aesthetically pleasing to me and what I need in my life. I'm a little scared. So, time machine, I need to actually know, like, all right, so let's say, Snaggles, give me a second. Let me talk about this. Time machine. Where could I go in history? So, I'd have to go before, like, 1400, right?
Yeah.
All right? Not in America, not in Europe. I'd have to be in Africa. All right,
Yeah.
cool. All that's good. So,
Yeah.
take out the 1400, go anywhere before that. Fucking crapshoot.
Yeah.
Crapshoot. Now I either got to be Usain Bolt fast to get away from him, right?
Yeah.
Or I got to be old as fuck so they just walk over me.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them.
All right? And then if I turn around and I come here,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Especially with the attitudes, because I'm a time machine, so I got 2022 mentality. So I'm like, yo, fuck you, white guy.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, really? Fuck me? Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And now I really got some fucking ass fucking white dude, slave master, give me the business.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't,
rough. Yeah, it's
I
rough.
can't just show up anyway.
No.
So time machine is not applicable for me.
Yeah.
Which is why I put it at number 2.
Okay, yeah. All those reasons, right?
Everybody that's watching live saw me just absolutely lose it, and I couldn't even respond.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Other reasons, right? So I tried to look at Kick Rocks' Instagram shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Instagram because I'm not a social media guy. I don't
Okay.
have any social media, so I I got about 20 seconds in, and then it kicked me off.
Okay.
Said they wanted to do it. So I was like, whatever. I do have to say shout out to the Denver Mavericks.
Denver Mavericks.
I don't even know what that
All right,
is.
Dallas
TikTok.
Mavericks, Denver
TikTok.
Nuggets.
Kick Rocks. You wanna add anything?
I
right.
don't
Kick
see.
Rocks said his favorite team was the Denver Mavericks.
Oh, he did say that?
Yeah, during that episode.
Did I call him on it?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. He said that, and he said one other thing that was a bit.
He said
wonky
something about
with
the Magic. The Magic having Shaq and Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Some other combination.
He's a
of something.
fashion designer, not a sports guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm going to give the challenge out to the emailers because I can't honestly remember why I wrote this thing down, but it was like Keith's rape games.
Rape
I can't
games?
remember. Yeah.
Keith's rape games.
So sometime during that episode with Kick Rocks,
Mm-hmm.
you said something about rape games.
Wow.
Like you wanted to play rape games.
I remember I was in rare form that day.
I know. But
Hey.
what I'm telling you is all your listeners need to go back
Mm-hmm.
to Kick Rocks and tell me why that was funny because I wrote
don't-
it down on my
December.
notes.
That was December what?
It's like the
20th?
Yeah, somewhere in
December
there.
20 something.
Yeah, it was near Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
All right.
Have you ever played rape? No, have you? You ever been with a girl that wants to play rape?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
You never. No girls. People have fantasies,
They do.
right? Some people like the
Some-
feet. Some people like their feet beat.
some people have foot fetishes.
Some people want pepper put up their nose.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that certain people
Yeah.
want, man.
Yeah, there's some
and some people want to
strange things out
play
there.
rape, and I've always wanted to be an actor.
Then I'm going to stop you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Yes.
It's called play rape.
So you've
Yes.
had a girl that wanted to do that.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been some places.
Maybe you want to stop watching this podcast.
I'm not saying we're doing it now live on. I'm just saying I've been some places. But anyway, what are we at number one?
We're to number one, but I
'Cause-
want to ask you guys a question. Do you want to talk about Boston?
What about it?
I'm just asking. Generalized question. You
All
want
right.
to talk about Boston
We
or
had a-
number one first?
We had a great fucking time.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. And
Beautiful city, my home thing.
That wouldn't have been on his year review. That would have been on the previous year review. Right?
No. It's
We went to
already-
Boston Mother's Day. He comes
Yep.
on, so no, it's
Yeah, but Mother's
no.
Day.
It
the
should have been.
previous
It should have
year.
been last one because
Yeah.
he comes on in. He
Stop.
comes on in July.
Hold on, but you had multiple people on from Boston
That is true.
within
we
the
did.
list last year.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did. Yeah, we did.
Specifically, if you want to like drill it down,
Okay,
right? Bolo.
that's
Like,
a term. Drill it down.
half-
a term.
Yeah, it
half,
is.
half his episode was about Boston and Bill Russell.
Oh, that is
If you
true.
guys don't
That
remember.
is true.
Statues.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that
do
is
you
true.
guys want to talk about number one first or Boston first?
Let's talk about Boston first.
All right,
Okay.
let's talk about Boston first. So if there's time, I put this in my notes. If there's time, we're going to talk about Boston. I'm a New York Yankees fan to the core.
Okay,
This
because you were born and raised in
New
Salt
York.
Lake City, Utah.
Yeah. Oh,
Shut up.
All right, gotcha. Nice hat.
So my grandpa, stop. Just pause and give me a 30 seconds. My grandpa was the only father figure in my life. There's two things that he loved in his life: New York Yankees and the Dallas
Chinese
Cowboys.
women. Oh.
Nope. And the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
He did. He did fight in Vietnam. So
Did he
that's
like the
probably number
Lakers as
3.
well?
No, stop. Stop.
Yeah, because you got 2 out of 3.
For the Bulls, right?
Yeah. No,
So-
I can handle the Bulls. You go to the Lakers, and I'm
So
about to throw you out
I
the damn
grew up
woodshed.
with the only father figure in my life being my grandpa, who watched the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Yankees.
Okay.
That's the only caveat thing I'm going to say to all of this. I'm a diehard Yankees fan. All right? So, New York Yankees. Let's talk about Bolo and all of his Bill Russell shit.
Okay.
Right? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember it
You
vividly.
remember that. Why is Bill Russell's statue not in front of the stadium instead of
The Garden.
City Hall?
Right.
So,
right?
so I remember. So we talked about that, and my argument, and I think he said at the time too, was like it gets more eyes, it gets more people, it gets more attraction to, because more people. It's easier to walk through City Hall, having been there, and see the statue there than it is to go down to the Garden and see him, because unless you're going to a game. But people, thousands, millions of people go by.
You said something important. Unless you're going to a game.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So hold on, because I have another piece I'm going to follow up with that. So unless you're going to a game, thousands, millions of people walk through by City Hall all the time, because Boston is crazy historic.
Yes.
So I brought this same topic up. I spoke to my father and I said, hey, this is the discussion we're having, blah, 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 whatever. And my father said his statue should be in front of that damn stadium.
Okay.
Oh, your father did.
Yeah, and he said
okay.
He agreed with Bolo 100%.
Okay.
It should be there. This is bullshit. It shouldn't be over there. And so we kind of going back and forth, and ultimately, it's where it's at. It's not moving.
Yeah.
Okay, stop right there. What do you think?
I think it makes sense to be in front of the stadium or close to it. Absolutely.
I'm a white guy, right?
With bad teeth.
From Utah.
With
The only two places that I've ever lived is Utah,
In Ukraine.
Eastern Europe, Europe, right? So my thought process is I want to see why they put it there, right?
Okay.
And my perception of why they put it in front of City Hall is because Bill Russell was bigger than the game of basketball.
Okay. Absolutely. I agree.
Right? He won 11 NBA championships. But the amount of progression he did for the black people in Boston solidified his position to be somewhere else other than a sports arena.
So he
Right.
wasn't deduced down to just an athlete. He was
That's
more
what
than
I'm
that.
saying.
I agree
It
with
was
that.
bigger than the sport of basketball.
Okay.
So we're going to put him in X.
Okay.
So, although I respect your opinion, I'm just bringing another opinion of why they would put it there.
I will add this before you go to number one. I will add this, that when I visited Boston, you know where I did not visit?
Where?
The Garden. You know where I did visit? In front of City Hall. And you know who
Boom.
I did see?
Bill
Bill
Russell.
Russell.
Yeah.
So I actually did some fact checking and saw that it's a very low densely populated area in front of the
Yeah.
arena.
Yeah, it's
It's
hard
a-
to get to.
It's a high populated area of tourism and everybody else in front of City Hall and the area surrounding. So
Yep.
Bolo, I want to say that I've never been to Boston. I'm ignorant. I'm a white guy from Utah.
With bad
Never been there with bad teeth.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm not saying that I know everything.
Right.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that this is the perception of the white man.
Yeah.
That's always
That's-
been good in history.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems to typically go the right way,
Go
right?
great.
Number 2 of Boston, right? And this hurts me to say is that Keith, what's the best playoff moment of all time?
Oh, boy.
Down 0-3, baby.
What?
Down 0-3 to you, jackasses.
And what'd you do?
Come back and swept you 4-zip.
So I am a New York Yankees fan to the core.
That was it.
Right? But that's the best. All right.
best.
I'm going to ask you another question.
Go ahead.
What's the best baseball speech in our generation?
Our generation, baseball speak. Oh, Big Papi.
When?
Yeah.
After the fucking
is-
Holy
bombings.
shit,
After the
you read
bombings.
my mind.
Today,
After the marathon bombings.
Isn't today Big Poppy Day anyway?
Yeah,
over
he
there
just
in
got in the Hall
Boston?
of Fame.
Yep.
Today?
Today's Big
So
Poppy Day.
let me tell you, I'm a New York Yankees fan to the core,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the best baseball speech in our generation, which I'm younger than 40,
Yeah.
is Big Poppy's speech after the Boston Marathon
This is our
bombing.
fucking city.
This is our fucking city, right? This is Boston strong, right? Big Poppy, I can't deny that.
Yeah.
Mac, I know you're going to appreciate it. Other people listening to this podcast, I know you're going to appreciate it. That's the best baseball speech
That was good.
in the last 20 years
Without
from
question.
Big Poppy.
Without question.
Right? So there we go. You guys want to go to number 1?
Let's
Yep.
get number 1.
All right. I'm going to go through fast. But this is going to be a
How you? Number 1. It's just one thing, right?
number 1.
Okay.
One person.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to have to go through this, and you guys are going to have to track it. So are you sober enough to track it?
No.
I'm good.
You
no,
too?
I'm good, actually.
Yeah.
All right, number 1 is the motorcycle riding, break dancing, whip making, graffiti burning, car building, president being, skateboarding,
Diamond leather.
Muay Thai fighting,
Muay Thai.
gunshot victim, B Diamond.
Wow.
B diamond
Do
leather.
you guys disagree with me?
B diamond leather.
This is your list. It ain't for us to disagree or agree. But that motherfucker was eclectic. You talked earlier about an eclectic cat. That cat was everywhere that he needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how old he is. I'm gonna say slightly maybe younger than 50.
He's in between
maybe
us.
11, 14.
He's in between us.
Yeah. He has done and been almost everywhere
Lived a
in
life.
that time.
Lived a life. He's a modern day Forrest Gump. He's SoWhutChuSayin's Forrest Gump. That motherfucker's around for everything.
And not only that, he makes some leather shit. It's incredible. I saw some stuff today. He had a. It looked like a headstone, but I think it was just someone's leather piece that they asked for. He was doing holsters. He was doing
Satchels.
like a fanny pack thing. Like, dude, his leather is incredible.
Then
April
he's got
6th.
Then he's got the drop El Camino.
Yeah,
Motherfucker can break dance.
we can't even. We didn't even really appreciate his El Camino, which has got gold flakes on the roof. That was April 6th, I believe, of this year. It was our second to last mask off.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude has been a lot of places in his short little life. It was quite incredible. Yes.
Yes. So number 1 is B Diamond. Brian Diamond.
Yes.
Right?
Which is his government name. That's a badass name.
I
Yeah.
entered to all of your years being like, it's probably going to be pretty close. But
Yeah.
this one
Boom
wasn't.
out the water.
Yeah, you say eclectic. I say crazy as fuck.
Okay.
Right?
I'm sure you
He's
agree
an
with both.
interesting dude. Crazy as fuck. Right? But he's amazing. He was hilarious.
He was funny. He
Yes.
kept up with us.
Within the first 30 seconds, he asked if MVP framing would frame his tanned torso for his wife. Right? So one of
also-
your sponsors, hey, will they take my torso, tan it, and then frame it for my wife?
He also mentioned that his wife had big breasts.
Oh, yeah.
Right out the gate.
I think he said big tits. He wanted
Yeah,
us to
I
look
was
at
trying
him.
to be a little more respectful.
And when he
but
said
yeah.
look at him, that's like a setup. That's
Yeah,
like
it is.
That's like your girl saying, "Oh yeah, sure, go out with your friends."
Yeah, and then
You know,
he's gonna
that's the
break
setup.
dance his way into my with a knife into my
I
jugular.
don't like it.
Within 30 seconds of that episode, I knew, oh shit, this
Just go
guy's
on.
going to be at least top 3.
You could get-
Right?
Great
At least
conversation.
top 3. So he was
about
early
to get
on in the
wild.
year. So I also, you guys know that I fact check all of your guys' people
Yes.
that are on here. So I fact check B Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought he looked like that? I thought he would look like a little like rat dude that worked with leather.
No,
No.
Super attractive dude.
Okay,
Right?
well, I wouldn't necessarily use that term.
I
because
don't know.
I'm
wouldn't-
heterosexual.
I wouldn't have had super on it.
Attractive?
Let's call it. Yeah, I could get behind that. Like, but super. Now, if you're adding super, my mind's going to Will Smith, Brad Pitt. Like, super is a different level.
It means it moved a little bit, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck, why'd that happen to me?"
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. We're gonna sword fight. I don't expect a sword fight, but a super I wouldn't call super. Like, you could say an attractive man, sure.
So I knew he was a different kind of person within the first 5 minutes of you guys' episode with him.
Yeah.
The next thing that I liked was like when he talked about the beehive, the beehive ball
Yes.
that was like moving towards
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
He already knew about that.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's a normal thing.
But
They
there's
moved
a
the
guy
fire.
that's just well-rounded, and
Yeah.
it goes back again to just talking to people. That's somebody who can talk to anybody about anything.
And then what did you wish on your best friend that you do a podcast every single day with?
what did I wish on him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
You
Hopefully
guys don't
it's
know?
good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bee ball on his face.
I said that.
Yeah,
It would be kind of cool.
you sure did.
I want him to survive it.
Yeah.
I want Wood to walk into a beehive ball.
Bee balls is scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
The next thing that I took
have
from
to
that episode is
readdress this whole damn thing.
I'm gonna pause you. Do you remember this? a royal nut.
Is this when I was talking about the royal family?
I don't know. I've got nothing.
A royal nut?
A royal nut.
I must have been offended at the bee thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So, when the bee's about to die, right? One bee takes a royal nut into the new bee.
I said this?
You don't remember this shit? Are you serious?
That's funny, though.
And for 5 minutes, you went like this on the radio. A royal nut.
And then
it
I
was
died?
a royal nut.
And then I
it
died?
was a royal nut. It was a royal. You don't remember that?
I don't.
Oh my gosh! You laughed for like 20 minutes straight.
That's because I'm a juvenile. That's
Yeah.
why.
That's
I probably
for sure.
muted his mic even, let him laugh while we talked. Yeah, I'm sure that happened.
You said this specifically. Don't swallow. This one's a royal nut. And that's how the queen bee lives on and
That's-
creates another hive.
I gotta admit, that sounds exactly like me.
Oh no, for sure.
Without question.
That sounds like it was.
All right, and then the last thing that is involved with Mr. Motorcycle Guy, well, car club,
BW.
yeah,
B-Dub.
that
B-Diamond.
dude is. I gotta give a shout out. I looked at all their stuff. It's legitimate. If you want to be involved or support a legitimate cause, it's Dirty Dingus McGee. Do you know what that is?
No.
Sounds like a movie.
Their car club.
Okay.
Dirty Dingus McGee.
You guys don't remember
No,
what their
sir.
car
No,
club
well,
is?
he had it patched up on his
Oh
window
my
behind
Lord,
him.
Are you
and
serious?
He had on there because I think. Did we bring it up on air? I think
Uh,
where he had it patched
must
on
have.
every
I'm
little
gonna stop
thing.
you
Okay.
right now. I'm gonna stop you right now.
I wasn't saying anything.
I know what it is. The Unlucky Ones Car Club out of Salt Lake and Ogden. He's the president of it.
Yep.
Make sure you go out, support their events, everything like that. It's really a good cause.
Okay.
Everything he's talking about is legit and supportive of other people and of all of his brothers.
Okay.
So that's number one of this year, 2022.
Yes, sir.
The Unlucky Ones Car Club and
BW.
everything that has to
B-Diamond.
do
Why do I
with
call him BW?
Mr.
Because you want Buffalo.
Yeah, Mr. Diamond B.
Badass. He's a
All right.
badass.
Yeah.
Snaggles, let me tell you this, man. We appreciate you coming on. And actually, I would go out on a limb and saying the podcast wouldn't be what it is without him. He's glossed so many things with this podcast.
Yep,
He's added
yep.
such good value. Your top 10 is right on top. We love you. We're glad you're coming on.
Yeah.
We wish you floshed and brushed on a regular basis.
Yeah.
There's a gift bag upstairs with some scope
Yep.
and some fucking crest.
Yes.
That I hope you take with you. That we leave every year. You normally leave it, but
it's
this
a
time-
gift bag.
Yeah.
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 It's a party bag, as the kids say.
Some activated charcoal for your teeth. Doesn't it get your teeth white?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hey,
But
smile
no,
if it's
seriously,
red, it's
we
here.
appreciate you coming on. Thank you for doing this. And the detail in which you listen to this podcast is better than even one of the best producers in the business and one of the greatest shit talkers.
And one of the best emailers doesn't even pick on.
Doesn't
half
even
of this
pick up
stuff.
on. So
Yeah,
the shit
yeah.
you pick up on that we don't even catch, I think it's awesome, man.
It is. Yep.
Hey,
So,
Jamathan, one day me and you are going to be on this together, and I look forward to 2023. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
2023, you said you want you and Diego. Now, you got to remember, Diego runs his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the fuck you're going to get through a top 10. It might be a top 3 and still be
Yeah.
this long of an episode.
that
Right.
is good. Yeah, that's.
He's proud
that's
of
true.
himself because he does voiceover work too.
Yeah, that's true. Are you gonna say the thing to end us?
Anyway, Wood, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Snaggles, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And with that, guys, I'm gonna only end with a couple of quick things. Sponsors, you know where they're at. Check out our closed door sessions, even though Snaggles hates it. And I will tell you this: you two gentlemen, Keith, he thought he was gonna win the lottery. He told everybody about it. In fact, he said it 7 times over this last year. But you know what? You know what was said more than 7 times in this last year? In fact, it was said 9 times on this episode. Snaggles is a Yankee fan. And with that, guys, I got to tell you, it has been nothing short of a pleasure.
We out.